The presenters, John and Matt from Zoomin Market. It's a new grocery store concept in Olathe. And if you're a Johnson County entrepreneur, find me after the show, and we'll talk more about how to get involved. But John and Matt, I met in Olathe at a great event, and they're going to tell you about their concept. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Melissa. And thank all of you for coming this morning and sharing your time with us. We appreciate that, and thank you, 1 Million Cups. They told us that we have about 6 minutes this morning to give you just a little general overview of who we are and what we are. So I stayed up till about 3 this morning. I got it down to 1 hour and 15, so settle in. Just kidding. We'll try and roll through it, give you a broad overview, and maybe hit some of our passion points in the question and answers afterwards. As she said, this is John Yerkes. I'm Matt Ryder. We've got about 26 other folks, and together we make Zoomin Market. Everybody who's been in any industry for any amount of time, you realize that it doesn't take long to figure out what people dislike about your industry. What drives them nuts, what makes them crazy, what they actually hate. Well, John spent 20 years in the grocery industry, and as you can imagine, he has a really good story or two about the things that people come up and say they hate about grocery. I think most of us will probably recognize some of these as we tell you some of the problems that we're trying to solve. Number one, the weather's never nice, is it, when you have to go to the grocery store? It's raining, it's snowing, it's ice cold, it's super hot. You have no desire to traipse through a parking lot where you can never find a parking space. All right, once you get in, you're gonna get to a basket. Some kid's got his candy all over the handle. You forgot to wipe it off. The wheel's squeaky and wobbling, and you get out to your car still going like this. Or you made a list on Tuesday. On Friday, you have absolutely no clue where the list is. Or your wife made the list, you get there, realize you forgot to ask her what she meant, have no clue what she's looking for, and left your phone at home. Now you know you're going home not succeeding. Or how many of you can relate to this? Everybody in Johnson County shops at the exact same time that I do. Every single time. It's all, yeah, there's a few that are being honest. It's always crowded then. I have to take the little one who has no problem letting you know he'd be absolutely, rather be anywhere other than with me at the grocery store. Or the kids want to fight about all the snacks, or you have absolutely no clue in the big store where what you're looking for is. There's always somebody who's had a bad day and wants to share it with you, isn't there? Or when you finally make it to the checkout register, not only is everybody checking out at the same time, there's never enough cashiers to get you through. When you finally get up there, the person in front of you is writing a check, and it never dawned on them to start before their entire transaction is finished, right? And then last but not least, you get there, it's your turn, and the cashier wants to tell you her entire miserable life story. And all you want to do is get out and go home. Anybody relate to any of those? Maybe. It all started because when you looked in your fridge at home, you were empty and you knew you needed food. There has to be a better way to do this. All right, Zoomin Market. That's why we're here, looking for that better way. Again, the process, you have to drive to the store, trudge through, trudge in, walk through, pick all these items, put them down in your bag, go up to the checkout register, take them all out of your cart, put them on the conveyor belt. They go through. You're either bagging them yourself, somebody's bagging them, you're putting them back in your cart, you're carrying them out to your car, trying to get your trunk open, put them in your car, and finally get a chance to leave. We want to change how that works. How about 3 steps? Click, live, and go. Just click, okay? You're going to do your shopping at Zoomin Market online, just like you would at Amazon or anywhere else you shop online. You can do it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. You can do some of your shopping this morning, some of it tomorrow, some of it the day after, while you're sitting at soccer practice, watching TV, at work in a meeting you're really not interested in. If your boss is here, I didn't say that. Whatever you want, you go do your shopping. When you shop with us, you can shop in a lot of different ways. You can shop just searching for single items that you're interested in. You can create a list and say, I want milk, bread, and soda. Go, and it'll pop up all the milk, and then you pick the milk you want, and then it'll go to bread. Give you a choice. You pick the bread you want, soda, so forth. You can also keep lists. You can keep lists of the things you buy every week if you want to. You can keep lists that are just individual recipes. And okay, this week I want to eat this, this, and this, so I'm going to throw those in there. Boom, we've got the ingredients. What did I buy last week? What do I buy the most? Lots of ways to make your shopping quick, convenient, and easy, and make sure that you don't have to worry about the list that you made last week. Once you do your shopping, do you know what you do next? You live. That's right. You just got time in your life to go do whatever you want to do while we do the shopping for you. Our grocery store is a little different. Instead of coming in, customers don't come in. There's a customer service area in the front, but in the back, it's just us. It's just Zoomers doing the shopping for you. So all of our employees work on a Samsung Galaxy tablet. When you place your order, it's going to ask you to pick when you want to pick it up. ASAP, tonight at 5:30 on your way home from work, Saturday morning at 9, you tell us when you want to pick it up. You're going to pay for it online, so you don't have to worry about that when you get to the store. Everything is done. Okay? When you hit go on that order, it's going to come through on the tablet, and Scott's going to have his tablet, and he's going to look at it, and he's going to start picking your groceries for you. Make sure he's got everything right. We're going to store them in the proper temperature zone. So your Bluebell ice cream is just exactly as cold as it should be when you come to get it. Okay? Everything's going to be stored like that. When Scott's done picking your order, he's going to say, I'm done, and it's going to send you a message that says, your order's ready. Okay? Then when your time comes, you come to our store, one of our guys is going to get a note that you're here. Greg's going to grab it. He's going to grab all of your groceries. He's going to roll out to meet you. We call the guys who bring your groceries out to you grinners because we hired a lot of smiley faces at Zoomin. He's going to come out, smile, tell you how good your hair looks today, put the groceries in the back of the car for you, and you're going to zoom on. And that's it. That's the general process. This is a picture. This is at our store. These are our little touchscreen kiosks like a bank ATM. That's where you're going to pull up and put in your order number, and that's what's going to send the note in to Scott or to Greg to tell him that you're here to pick up your groceries. It's also going to tell you to pull around the corner under, we've got a 140-foot canopy there. It'll tell you which lane to pull into. So you'll pull in, you'll be out of the sun or out of the snow, out of the rain, comfy in your car, never have to get out of your car, sit there and wait while he rolls your groceries out, which are also going to be covered so they never get rained on or snowed on either, and he's going to bring them up to your car for you. What we're trying to do is give you back time in your life. We're taking away all of those inconveniences that we talked about in the beginning and give you something that is one of the hardest things to find in life, extra time. Be that an hour that you now, instead of shopping, you're at home trying a new recipe and making a family dinner so you guys can sit down and have a family dinner. You're spending time with what matters to you, whatever it is. That's our general concept of what we're trying to do. What can you do at this point to help us? Well, you can sign up for our newsletter at zoominmarket.com. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can also tell people about us. We really, really appreciate that. Or here in about a week and a half, you can give us a try if you're in the mood.